Effect of temperature on spontaneity of a reaction. Delta H, delta S, and delta G. We know delta G is equals to delta H minus T delta S. Provided delta H can have two options, a process can be exothermic, a process can be endothermic. If a process is exothermic, delta H can be negative, endothermic, delta H can be positive. Same way, in a process, entropy of a system can vary in two ways. Increase in entropy, if entropy increases, delta S will be positive. If entropy decreases, delta S will be negative. So corresponding to delta H and delta S, we can have four different combinations that can be possible. Corresponding to the four different combinations, if we get the resultant delta G at a given temperature T is negative, then the condition says the spontaneous process takes place. The process is spontaneous, the reaction is spontaneous. If delta J is positive, the reaction is non-spontaneous. So the conclusion what we can draw from these particular conditions, if we get the condition of delta G ends up with a negative sign, we say the reaction or the process is spontaneous. If we get delta G is positive for a condition, then we say the reaction or the process is non-spontaneous. Correspondingly, if we start our analysis of effect of temperature on spontaneity of a reaction, we have the first one, case 1. If I take the case 1, reaction is exothermic, delta H is negative, and entropy favored, we can say entropy favored, increase in entropy positive. If exothermic reaction, entropy favored direction, what will end up with delta G? Delta G is negative always. It is going to be negative always for any temperature. For any temperature, which clearly indicates the reaction is spontaneous at all temperatures. But if you take the case 2, the same exothermic reaction, if I am taking in this small case 1, an exothermic reaction where entropy is not favored, at low temperatures we end up with delta G negative, and at high temperatures we end up with delta G positive, indicating reaction is spontaneous at low temperature and reaction becomes non-spontaneous on increase in temperature. So all exothermic reactions become non-spontaneous at high temperatures. At high temperatures, if the delta S for the reaction is not favored, that means if entropy is in a direction of decreasing and if your temperature is increasing, the reaction will end up with non-spontaneous. Let us go to case 3. According to case 3, if you see case 3, delta H is positive endothermic and delta S is favored. If it is favored at low temperatures, it ends up with delta G positive and high temperature shows negative, indicating reaction becomes non-spontaneous at low but becomes very much spontaneous at a high temperatures. If the same reaction, if you carry it at the same endothermic reaction, if it is not favoring direction of entropy, in that case, at all conditions of temperature, you see delta G ending up with a positive sign, indicating reaction is non-spontaneous at all conditions of temperature. So this is not a favored direction for the spontaneity of a reaction, not favored for the spontaneity. So this is the conclusion we can draw for the effect of temperature on spontaneity of a reaction.